Anyway, at the end of this meeting, you guys are more than welcome to ask questions if you need it. Yeah. So, starting off, in case some of you haven't realized, call signs have changed. Don't ask me when they happened, because I got no idea for you, but they did. So if you haven't checked your call sign, feel free to. I believe all of you have your call signs updated, from the looks of it. As far as last night goes, there was a few of us in game last night, which was good. Led us with some officers, because it was quite a packed night. However, we need to work on quite a few things, such as transmissions, driving, and your lethal force. Not calling out anyone in particular here. I don't even think the guy that did most of last night's even here. But, however, last night we had a situation where there was a shooting. 2 officers were down, and there were officers, on scene using a taser. Okay, I don't know if I believe that most of you went through an introductory with me or went through training with me. In case you didn't listen, there's use of force, and last time I checked, if somebody else was getting shot at, you need to use your lethal. Transmissions need to be held to a higher standard. Last night, people were just going like this with their push to talk. Yeah, so we're gonna be right here, right? Hopefully that gives you guys a good description, just with the clicks in game. But we did have a few bugs with in-game voice, but that's fine. You guys need to make sure that you're saying a call sign before every transmission. You need to make sure that if you're in a 1080, that you're updating your callouts every 10 to 15 seconds. Stuff like that, and give out proper descriptions of vehicles, people, whatever it is. Let's go here for a second. So last night we also had a few situations, where there were a lot of cars taken, which is fine. However, there is a personal car option in the F1 muscle that you guys can use to set your car. I don't use it personally because it takes a while, because if you're in a pursuit or something, you don't want to sit there and double click E or whatever it is to unlock your vehicle. We also need to, I know yesterday was the first day of it being, excuse me, okay, open to the public. But we also need to, Kira just messaged me. Oh shit, when? Now. We also need to pay attention to our driving. There was a few times last night where...
Sorry, I'm late.
It's fine. I'm recording it, so I'll post it in the announcements after. So there was time that there was driving that was messed up. If you guys are going to be, or if you guys think you're going to be using a vehicle or whatever it is, make sure you guys have permission first. Department updates, I guess, other than call signs changing. Our commander has been demoted down to captain. Aviation and or air unit is now my subdivision. You have to uphold the rank of senior deputy or higher to join it. Documents will be releasing soon. With that being said, there was another thing too. So Kira, I'll brief you just on one major thing that we were talking. Well, two major things was radio transmissions. And using your use of force properly. I'm not pointing at anybody in particular. Just last night, I don't know who was on the scene, but like I said to these guys, there was a time where we had a situation where there was 2 officers down, and there were still 2 officers using their tasers to try and get the suspect. stuff like that. Driving, make sure you're driving realistically, following the road laws as best as you can. I know that on, I think it's Sonora Freeway up by Paleto, there's the new lights there. I'll be honest, I've missed them like maybe twice because I'm not used to those being there. But if you notice them last second, then, stop type thing. Follow road laws, follow speed limit, stuff like that. We don't want to be zooming all across the map, being disrespectful and toxic. All right. Hold on. Stuff like that. Dan, I know that you had a few things to say. I'll let you talk if you want to, if you're available to. I don't know if it was you that said you're at work.
That was Austin.
Oh, was it? Okay. Or was it? I swear it was you that messaged me.
I messaged just about the what was that shit? When me and Miller were in a pursuit and it just got really ridiculous, really fast.
Okay.
Immediately turning around, continuously ramming our vehicles, continuously turning around, going back and forth type shit.
Right. Like the civilians?
And if we tried to stop, we couldn't really get a hold of him before he was trying to ram our car again.
Alright, okay. So, I don't know who that was, but whoever that was, you'll have to have a conversation. Or were you recording or anything last night?
At that time, I wasn't. I need to get my shit reset up.
Alright, well, I know that, I don't know if that was Skid or not saying it was, but I know that he was on last night, so if he saw
Who was it?
It was Jay Sweeney.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take care of that.
Yeah, I talked to Skip a little bit about those issues last night.
Yeah, Austin, you're
but Logan, I had
talk.
So as far as, we pretty much covered everything. The call signs were an issue last night. The vehicle colors, we had an individual, not going to call out names. I stopped on Sonora Freeway just before we got into Braddock Pass. We were missing a couple sheriff vehicles and found a silver in color marked Taurus going eastbound on Sonora Freeway. Initiated a traffic stop, called over the radio, asked if anybody was driving that direction in that vehicle. Nobody responded. I just got a negative, so I initiated a traffic stop. Come to find out, the individual had no idea what color their vehicle was supposed to be, or that they did not transmit over the radio. Kind of just goes back to the radio thing, radio etiquette. If you're being called for on the radio, you think it might be you, just key up and let us know.
Say something when you're done.
Yeah, I had a couple other things too. The scene last night at Toledo gas station there in Toledo, we had the shooting there. We are talking about the tasers being deployed. Another thing there, when the suspect eventually sold the vehicle and then fled the scene, both deputies who were up left the scene unattended. You had two deputies sitting right there bleeding out, and you guys just left. So, that needs to be kind of at least leave one person on scene. If not both, you have two deputies down, so one deputy cares for one wounded, and the other one cares for the other wounded, and keeps the scene secure and stuff like that. That's pretty much all I had. The other stuff was civilian issues, which I've already reported to Skid, so that'll get taken care of. But, that's pretty much all I saw last night that needs to be fixed.
Alright, Akira, before you speak, I'm just going to re-elaborate on what he said. In case none of you are aware, you guys are all marked, unless told otherwise, and your vehicle colors have to be black. Same with your license plates. The license plate name, or whatever you want to call it, is North Yankton. It's in SOP, or training SOP, but you guys can't really see that. But if you guys are unsure at any time about something, go to the SOP or ask somebody higher than you following chain of command. Again, I don't care what rank you are. You're to be following your vehicle structure at all times. Alright. Stuff like that. Same with uniform structure. You're not just going to go around and slap on whatever you want. There are certain ranks that can do that, alright? Kira, you can talk.
So what happened last night with the two sheriff cars gone missing? It was me who was actually driving the grey vehicle that was apparently one of the vehicles And with RTO, I did say I was driving the vehicle, and someone after me said negative, so I don't really know what happened there. I jumped at the car and asked them what was happening, and that's basically it.
All right. Austin, do you have anything else to say?
I just had a question
Yeah,
for
shoot.
you and Rizzy. So we have the protocols for the uniform structure that's online. Is that updated, or because we
Nope.
can do /EUP, we got the uniforms
Correct.
there?
You do /UP and you'll get
So I'm
uniform
just making
there.
sure that with everybody here, that's what we're going. We're not going off of the spreadsheet anymore. We're
Okay.
going off of the /EUP. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, as soon as we're done this, I will I'll update the uniform structure. I'll simply just put a big message for every rank, or I'll just put a big message in general saying do /EUP. It's marked by rank, and you put it on. Anything else, Austin?
I think that's it. I talked to Skid about some of the stolen vehicles that we were trying to chase last night and catch up to. Is she still in here?
Yeah, he's still in here. He's
I
muted.
don't think so. Okay. So I don't know.
Let's touch on that really quick. Sorry to interrupt.
Go ahead.
All of the LEO vehicles have been tweaked for the most part. Any vehicles that are in the quote-unquote TEU, which I know isn't active as of right now because the person that was leading it no longer leads it. But the Chargers, all 3 levels of Chargers, the 14, the 18, and the Hellcat, have all been bumped up. They go just under 200 miles an hour. Remember, you're not supposed to drive those unless it's under your ranking. Logan and Rizzy are obviously going to touch on that with you. Obviously, I'm an FBI, but I do the handling for the vehicles. That's why I'm saying something. The 21 Tahoe has been bumped up. The 14, 18, and Hellcat Chargers have all been bumped up. They go just about 200 miles an hour, maybe above, as our speed interceptors. So if you see that cars are getting stolen, obviously you're going to want to drive a faster car if it's in your ranking. That's all I wanted to say. Civilian vehicles have been dumbed down a little bit as far as the stolen vehicles as well. There was one that was going 220 miles an hour last night. Now it goes 170. Please let me know, or follow, your
Chain of command.
Thank you. Follow your chain of command, and then it'll get to me eventually, and I'll get it fixed immediately.
Yeah, that's good. Give a round of applause, people in chat. Comber, I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Kombashi? Is that what you said? Kombashi?
Gumbashi.
Kombashi.
What now?
Do you have
What?
anything to say?
Wait, what are we doing?
We're having a department meeting.
Here, I'm sorry to interrupt. I need to go. I've got a family problem right now.
That's fine. You're good.
All right, thank you. Sorry for that.
Sorry, I kind of fell asleep.
Oh, that's all good.
No, I got nothing to add.
We were just saying that you're fired.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so first off, I'm going to say one thing, then we'll get to promotions. First off, Fabian Jones, he's a new senior deputy to the department. Hope you guys will like him. No promises. No, I'm kidding, but he'll probably be on whenever you guys are on tonight. So be nice, introduce yourselves, and show him around if he needs any help. All right. Fabian, you can at least say hello. All right. He might not even be here, knowing him. He said vacuum. Oh, he's got the vacuum going. Oh, what? So now you're going to take over, eh?
Yep, I'm going to be taking over.
Not going to let me speak, eh?
Go on, finish your thing.
Well, no. I was going to do the next part.
Well, I was going to join you on that.
How about we pretty much split it? How about you do 2 and I'll do 1? How about that?
I was going to talk about something else first.
You were going to what?
Talk about something else first.
Oh, yeah, you do that. I was just going to do promotions. Go ahead.
Alright, so, with people saying they're not sure on, say, their vehicles, or, they're not sure on certain bits of training, things like that, that's completely fine. Obviously, we understand that the lower rankings are still new. If they've never role played before or don't try on things, perfectly fine with all of us. Just make sure you ask a higher up. We're going to be having more higher ups now and supervisors, so just follow chain of commands, and everything will run smoothly. Supervisors onwards, so that means sergeant onwards. They are specially trained to help you and jog your memory on things. But yeah, don't be scared to ask anyone if you need any help. Everyone's all friendly here. Everyone's willing to help you. I'm gonna quickly touch on the vehicle structure. So on the roster, you're gonna see the fleets. The vehicle that is your rank, so you can drive what your rank is and below that. So say if you're deputy, you can drive from deputy and cadet vehicles. Make sure your vehicle is marked. If you're Lieutenant Plus, then obviously you can go unmarked. Unlisted vehicles are for Commander Plus. So make sure if the vehicle that you're driving is not on that list, then you can't drive it. Extras are optional after major, so any extras that it says on the fleet sheet, you must put on your vehicle. The color of the vehicle. So I understand that obviously the vehicle color can change. Everyone's vehicle color needs to be black classic. So under the color classic and black. So it'd be like number 1 under classic. Everyone's vehicle needs to be that color. Slick tops and visors are for Sergeant Plus, and yeah, everyone should use their normal patrol liveries. As it goes with uniform structure, the /EUP is 1 or 2 things I'm going to tweak on there, but other than that, you'll be given your EUP from your training, so you'll be fine there. As you all know, that vests and the belts are optional, so if you're wearing a vest, you must wear a certain belt, but then if you're not wearing a vest, you must wear another belt. That is all currently on the uniform structure, if you need any help with that. You can wear, hats are optional from Sergeant Plus, otherwise, you must be wearing hat number 1 or number 10. When it's raining, you may wear a jacket number 17. #4, that's a jacket for you. Everyone must follow their uniform structure. Under Sheriff Plus, which is me and DJ Logan here, are the only ones that would be able to use other accessories or completely change it. As far as 10 codes go, 10 codes are going to be in the Discord and on the roster. Familiarize yourself with it. Make sure you're all aware of it. None of them are changing anytime soon. They're fairly basic and fairly standard. The penal codes may have changed fairly recently, so take a little look over that. It's always good to familiarize yourself with it. If anyone's looking to join any divisions, just let me know and we can speak about it. K9, I'm currently in the process of sorting that out. TU, what are you laughing about?
Nothing you said, don't worry. I forgot my mic was muted. Go ahead, sorry.
Alright, TU, that will be government and the Santos County Sheriff's Office operated, I believe. We're still working on something out on that. SWAT, we'll probably be doing task force instead of SWAT, but yeah, once again, that's not fully set up yet. Logan here will be doing aviation, so if you have any questions or want to join aviation, just ask him.
We already went over that. You need to be Senior Deputy Plus to get a training for it, but yeah.
Alright, no problem. Every subdivision is going to have their own rules and their own, documents and stuff for it. So don't expect everything to be the same if you're in, say, 2 subdivisions. And 2 subdivision is the max you can be in. That's that side of things. Was there any other problems? Oh, that's it. So on the walkie-talkie, or the RTO, make sure you're all in frequency 1 with / on duty. Yes, I did say walkie-talkie and wiki.
Side note, real quick, just talking about that, we're going to be changing the frequency. Just pay attention to the announcements. Whenever you load in, it's automatically on frequency 1, and you're able to hear everything going on. It's only for a brief second, but it's still kind of annoying.
Hi, sorry, I just need to borrow you real quick, because this is how I've been talking, this is how I've been teaching everyone, this is how it's been. I just want to make sure that you and I are on the same page here. So, I forget what the other part was, but the main part that I was on about was it's about Code 5 stops, and or like pursuits, I guess. Code 5 stops. Whoever the primary unit is, takes taser, and then secondary and third take lethal or non-lethal. Chill.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Want to make sure we're on the same page. All right, I'll move you up.
10 for me, sir.
Totally
Alright.
kidding. All right, they're back. Go ahead.
All right. Riz, do you have anything else to say?
Bitch. Harry
give me
Potter
a
looking ass.
Well, give me a second. I'll think of something. Is there any other questions from anyone here?
PYT.
Did you talk about attendance?
But attendance? What do you mean attendance?
Like people actually getting on?
All right. Yeah, I was thinking on touching on that. So attendance, as far as that works, we understand a lot of people have things they want to do IRL, and bits and bobs. Obviously, we don't expect you to always be on patrol 24/7 because we've all got our own personal problems. We would like people to be on at least an hour or two a week, on patrol. But if you're going to be on less than that, then contact high command and tell them that you're going to be away or things like that. So if you're going on holiday, contact a high command and they'll mark you LOA, just showing that you're not going to be active for a little while, but obviously you have a valid reason for it. But other than that, we do try to aim for at least 1 to 2 hours a week, if not more. The more the better, and the more that you're active, we obviously see improvements from you, which means that you can end up getting promoted. Said about promotions, there will be a few tonight, and more supervisors that if people are unsure, they can always speak to. You are snorting like a pig, and it's really annoying me, but we move.
No, that was my cat. My bad. He snorts like a pig. I'll send you a video later. Oh, motherfucker. Suck my cock. Anyway, continue.
So not too much else. I want to say, if anyone wants any extra training, whether that would be for taser, for code 5 stops, or any help on trainings like that, anyone who has an FTO tag in Discord, just contact them and they'll happily, take you through a little guide or they'll speak you through it. So say if you're unsure on how a code 5 stop works, contact an FTO and they'll happily hop in game with you, teach you a code 5 stop, or whether you want a bit more practice on how tasers work. Just let someone know that's a FTO or higher command, and they will help you out with that. Until I think of something else, there's nothing else I can really think of, and that means we move on to promotions. Okay, so I'm going to start with one promotion, and Logan's going to do 2 of them because he's special. Number 1. So, what are you going to say, Skid?
Oh no, you're good. Go ahead.
Oh, I gotta pause
Alright.
though. Are you doing the lower promotion or the higher promotion?
I'm going to be doing the higher promotion.
There's 2 going higher, and then there's 1 going lower. If I'm doing 2, why don't you do the lower?
I'm doing the one I told you that was going higher earlier.
You told me 2 were.
I said you can choose. Alright, anyway, I'm going to do one and you can do that with the others. Okay, so, Delta 602. How are you doing, Smith Dan?
Doing pretty good.
Very good. So I know you have a lot of experience on other servers, vents, so on and so forth. Your patrols last night were absolutely phenomenal. I've been hearing. I fell asleep, so I didn't actually make it to it, sadly. So we are offering you here. So this is completely optional for you. You don't have to take this. Anyone from Supervisor Plus is obviously optional, but we're giving you the opportunity and the chance if you want to take it. Dan Smith, we would like to promote you to Master Sergeant Charlie 301, which makes you a senior supervisor.
Well,
this is due to your excellent progress and what we've seen in your patrols. This is also due to you having experience as well. Would you be happy in taking this offer from us, or would you like to stick at your rank or stay as a patrol unit?
I'd be happy to take the rank.
Beautiful. With you taking this rank, you are going to have to take a training with this and possibly a test. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
All right. All your responsibilities and how everything's going to work, you being a supervisor, will be gone through with you. So that's no problem. If at any time during the training you think that it's too much responsibility and you don't want to do it, then it's entirely up to you. You don't have to do it. But we patrol unit. We like to promote people because they don't have much responsibility apart from their climbing the ranks. And then obviously supervisor, they have to take care of chain of command and people who are below them. Do you have any questions for me at this time?
Nope.
Alright, me or Logan will text you or I'll DM you about your training and how that's going to work. Other than that, Logan's going to do the other half.
Yeah, so following Master Sergeant, we have an opposition that was Stan. Austin.
Yes, sir.
We have the same option for you if you'd be willing to take it. Rizzy and I can't really speak on Skid's behalf, but we all saw that you have outstanding and adequate law enforcement information and knowledge, and your patrol last night was great. So we'd like to know if you'd be willing to take that.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right, good. You'll be Charlie 302. I'll update you. Charlie.
Okay.
Once again, you'll have to go through a training, same as Dan. It'll be handy if you can both do it together, but we can always do it separately. That's no problem. Once again, me or Logan will text you about the information on that.
Yep. And then the last one is... I'm going to use your call sign because, yeah, I struggle. I'm sped. Delta 604. We have the position of you to take Corporal. We feel that you have been learning quite well. And, yeah, we feel basically everything else. You've had amazing patrols. You've had amazing response times. Not that really matters. I mean, it kind of does, but you've been good at radio transmissions. And you've been pretty good at everything else. So with that being said, if you were here, how would you feel? Or Delta 502. I don't know if I said 602.
Wait, what now? Can you repeat that?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Would you like
Never
Corporal?
mind.
Would you like
Never
Corporal?
mind.
Plain or simple?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, congratulations, you're Corporal. Your new call sign's Delta 502. It's updated in Discord already.
Thanks, man.
There's going to be no extra training for you. It's just simply you going up a rank and making your way closer to supervisor.
Yeah.
Do you have anyone else that you would like to promote today?
I mean... no, not today. Fabian,
Okay.
your call sign's going to be Delta 602. I'll update it in a second.
As far as promotions goes, promotions will be once a week, unless we feel it's necessary, that it's quicker than once a week, and we promote you faster, that's no problem. Everyone give a congratulations to Logan here. He got promoted to yesterday to Under Sheriff. Give him a little clap.
Don't make me blush.
You got one clap there.
What the fuck did I do here, man?
As far as it goes for Skidmark, he is going to be fired from the government.
I am the government, bitch.
Yeah, the government fired you. Does anyone have any questions for
I
us?
can't fire myself.
Sure you can, you just don't believe.
Ooh.
Sweeney, do you have any questions since you haven't been listening, but you have been listening?
No, sorry, I was cleaning up the house. I joined late, so that's my apologies. Just a guess, what were you guys going over?
Nothing interesting for you because you lot of government and yeah.
Nothing government related.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Skid can do his thing with you. We're not doing that.
No.
Does Skid have something?
Later. Yeah.
Later, alright.
Alright, I'm gonna stop this recording.